Welcome to our channel. In this video, post of Forest Apprentice in Tamil Nadu, Forest Subordinate Service, Group 6 Service Korea, question paper with answer key da paakaporom. Assistant Agriculture Officer exam prepare pandravanga, Agriculture Officer exam prepare pandravanga, in the video paranga, ungalku romba useful ah irukum. Seed dealers should obtain license to carry business of selling of seeds as per the Seed Order 1983. Moist and conditioning in recommended for dash seed, soybean seed. Which of the following is considered as the hub of seed quality control? Seed testing laboratory. Form 6 of Seed Rules 1968 deals about notice for sampling by seed inspector. Which of the following is not a routine test in seed testing laboratory? Seed vigor test. Other tests are routine tests like a seed germination test, a seed moisture test, and a physical purity test or routine test. Final count of germination for groundnut seed is to be taken on dash days after sowing, 10 days after sowing. Dash is used for determination of genetic purity on the basis of seed characters under laboratory. Other distinguishable varieties test. The minimum population required for taking observation in GOT shall be 400 plants. Phenol test is used for identification of varieties in testing genetic purity of wheat. Identify the incorrect pair on the basis of maximum size of seed lot in seed sampling. Maize 25,000 kg. The first state to establish the official seed certification agency during 1970 as a part of Department of Agriculture, Maharashtra. Seed rate of sun hemp is dash kilogram per hectare, 10 to 12 kg per hectare. Minimum isolation distance should be maintained for the production of foundation stage of maize seed, 400 meter. The objectionable weed in wheat is Convolvulus arvensis. Which one of the following classes of seed is not being practiced? Ruling in Tamil Nadu. Registered seed. Other seeds are practiced like a nuclear seed, a certified seed, and foundation seed. What is the prescribed minimum isolation distance for the foundation seed production in red gram varieties? 200 meter. Which light promotes germination in seeds? Red light. The range is 660. Red light. In seed production, certification is voluntary, but dash is compulsory for notified kind of varieties. Labeling is compulsory. Match the following screen with its function in a typical 4-screen cleaner used in seed processing unit. Like a first screen scalping, second screen grading, third screen close scalping, fourth one is fine grading. Kernel color variation termed as metaxenia is to be removed before processing of seeds in dash crop, maize crop. Cuscuta species is a parasitic weed on onion. Pre-plant incorporation of herbicides are applied before sowing or planting of crop. Cynodon dactylon is a major weed of crop plants, reproduced several times before dying, belongs to the category of perennial weed. Which of the following fungal antagonistics towards plant pathogens? Trichoderma. Which of the following insect order contains maximum parasitoids? Hymenoptera. One larval equivalent can be had from dash fully grown up virus infected larva. 3. In which of the formulation the pesticide is used undiluted at a quantity less than 2 liter per hectare, ultra low volume? Example for tablet formulation of pesticide, aluminum phosphide. Pesticide residue tolerance limit in ppm are fixed under Dash Act, Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954. Which of the following insecticidal formulation is comparatively highly toxic to beneficial insects? Dusts. In India, pesticide resistance was first reported in case of Singara beetle. An insecticide isolated from bacteria is Vertimec. Which one of the following is a fumigant? Aluminum phosphide. The ability of an insect to multiply in the given time in the absence of environmental resistance is known as reproductive potential. The pink globular subterranean insect, which develops by a parthenogenetic and viviparous methods and causes wilting and drying of the plants, is raggy root aphid. The hymenopteran pest which attack the red gram is Tnpsc cajaninae. The site of pupation for a jasmine budworm is soil. Find out the wrong pair of disease introduced into India from other countries. Wrong pair. Potato warp and powder mildew of enantials. This is the wrong pair of disease. Major source for the survival of plant pathogen is soil. The book Systema Naturae is written by the Swedish botanist, zoologist and physician Carl Linnaeus. Indemnity payable under the crop insurance scheme is indemnity is equal to shortfall in the yield of crop divided by threshold yield of crop into sum insured. The General Insurance Company first introduced the crop insurance scheme in Tamil Nadu for the crop of cotton. The first bank conceived the village adoption scheme is State Bank of India. IBRD, IDA, IFSC and MIGA are collectively known as the World Bank. Number of banks nationalized in 1969, 14. RRB's share capital being subscribed by central government, state government and sponsoring bank in the ratio of 50:15:35. Service area approach was first introduced in 1989. The introduction of Kisan credit card was announced in the year 1998 to 1999. Which of the following types of farming is regarded as defense against risk? Diversified farming. The discount rate at which the present values of net cash flows of a project is equal to 0. Internal rate of return. Partial budgeting is used to analyze all of them like enterprises substitution, input substitution, scale or size of operation, all of them. Seeds, fertilizers, feeds, etc. are example of stock resources, monoperiod resources and variable resources, all of them. Marginal product is indicated by the slopes of total product curve. And see this reaction, it represents decreasing rate of product substitution. Give the statement and reason, select the correct answer. The statement is cost curves and production curves are the duals of each other. Reason, because one can be converted into the other. The statement and reason are true. Isoquants are linear when resources are perfect substitutes. The value of a return sacrificed or foregone from the next best alternative activity is called opportunity cost. Which of the following is included in computing cost A1? Depreciation. Dash farming is a group of farming families who pool their resources. Collective. This type of farming where the ownership as well as the operation is collective. Cooperative collective farming. Vulnerable sections was identified on the basis of below poverty line BPL families, identified on the basis of Dr. Lacdowala committee. Dash of the WTO resolves international trade disputes among its member countries, dispute settlement body. Regional grouping among a few nations on the basis of reciprocated and coordinated trade policies between them, and the word is known as regional trade arrangement. Dash for a country's agriculture is the sum of product specific and non-product specific subsidies. Aggregate measure of support. The compulsion of mentioning MRP means a maximum retail price, was introduced in 1990. Procurement prices also become dash because the government is bound to purchase the food grains offered by the producers for sale. Minimum support price. The term entrepreneur was introduced by Cantillon. Management cycle comprises of the following sequential activities: planning, action and control. Agmark Act was passed in the year 1937. Central Warehousing Corporation was established in the year of 1957. Warehousing Corporation was established on the recommendation of AIRCSC. The following is not included in the warehouse classified on the basis of ownership. General warehouse. Dash is the desire of the consumer for the commodity backed up by his purchasing power. Effective demand. A market having few buyers is known as oligopsony. The concept of consumer's surplus was explained by Marshall. The second stage of functional growth of a market is specialized markets. Dash define marketing as a human activity directed at satisfying the needs and wants through exchange process. Philip Kotler. A process which refers to the expansion of firms by consolidating additional marketing functions and activities under a single management. Market integration. On the basis of time span of the market classification, the following market is not included. Retail market. Difference between the prices prevailing at successive stages of marketing at a given point of time is termed as a concurrent margin. It promises to ensure that the benefits of development from different sectors do not bypass women, and special programs will be implemented to complement the general development programs. This is a 8th 5-year plan. The year is 1992 to 97. Father of sociology, Auguste Comte. Scientific method for identification of leaders and leadership pattern, sociometric techniques. It is an aggregate of more than one primary family on the basis of close blood ties and common residue, joint family. The scheme, also called as Masdur-Mansell, was originally started to rehabilitate 7,000 displaced persons from Pakistan was initiated by S.K. Day. Nilokeri experiment. According to Ensminger, 1974, it is a process of transformation from traditionally oriented rural culture towards an acceptance and reliance on science and technology, rural development. DWCRA, it stands for Development of Women and Children in Rural Areas. The Swarna Jayanti Gram Swargan Yojana was launched on April 1999. It is an idea, practice or object that is perceived as a new by an individual. Innovation. Early adapter or otherwise called locality. These people are ventures some in nature and first to adapt a new idea or technology much ahead of others, innovators. Software for geographic and remote sensing application, ARCGIS. It is an electronic audio visual medium which provides pictures with synchronized sound. Television. It is a process by which messages are transferred from a source to receiver. Communication. It is information a communicator wishes his audience to receive, understand, accept and act upon. Message. Cone of experience devised by Edgar Dale in explaining the interrelations of various types of audiovisual aids. It is a relatively short time demonstration given before a group to show how to carry on entirely new practice or an old practice in a better way. Method demonstration. It is a type of small group interaction designed to encourage the free introduction of ideas on an unrestricted basis and without any limitations to feasibility. Brainstorming. According to Dash, extension involves the conscious use of communication of information to help people from sound opinion and make good decisions. Van den Ban and Hawkins. The two members, Van den Ban and Hawkins. It is a method of determining the suitability or otherwise of a new practice in former's situation. Adaptive Research Trial, ART. Major government economic policy for poverty alleviation is public distribution system. The long-term guarantee to the farmers in the event of production glut provided by Government of India is minimum support price. The prices at which the procurement operation is carried out are reformed to as procurement prices. The organization assisted in the setting up of seed processing plants in India. Tarai Development Corporation Limited. Food grain production in India during 2006 to 2007, 209.30 million ton. Share of agricultural sector in total gross domestic product in India during 2013 to 14 at 1999, prices are 13.9%. Among the food grains, the largest increase in area has been recorded by Dash after India's independence. Wheat. Under 10th 5-year plan, the Government of India had set a target to increase the country's forest cover in plain up to 25%. The method of intercropping in which the yield of selected crops is equal to pure crop is known as companion cropping. Everything else may wait but not agriculture. Whose words are these? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Dr. Mohan Singh Mehta Committee in 1973 suggested the Establishment of a Farm Science Center. An accreditation to board was established in dash to improve and sustain the quality of higher agricultural education, 1996. Dash is the ex officio president of the ICR Society, Union Minister of Agriculture. Making Indian agriculture globally competitive needs to use biotechnology, space science, nanotechnology above all the total market value of all final goods and services produced in a year in a country is called as gross national product. The first state agriculture university in India in the year of 1960 was established at Pantnagar. NABARD is expanded as National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development. Green revolution in India was made by the following two miracle seeds, rice and wheat. Among the different states of India, the largest gross irrigated area lies in Uttar Pradesh, including Uttaranchal. The broad objective of Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana is to provide incentive to the states to increase public investment. Pre-sowing seed treatment to induce drought tolerance is called seed hardening. Tillage of wetland soils for transplanted paddy crop is referred to as puddling. The atmospheric air contains dash percentage of nitrogen, 78%. The force caused by rotation of earth changes the direction but not the speed of the wind. Coriolis force. To get Fahrenheit from Celsius, the conversion scale Fahrenheit is equal to Celsius into 9 by 5 plus 32. Chemical used for artificial rain making, silver iodide. Which gas is responsible for the greenhouse effect? Carbon dioxide. The seed rate for transplanted kambu is dash kilogram per hectare, 3.75. The nursery area required to raise 1 hectare of ragi seedling is dash cents, 12.5. The quantity of seed required for irrigated transplanted sorghum is dash kilogram per hectare, 7.5. A spacing of dash is recommended wherever groundnut ring mosaic is prevalent in Tamil Nadu, 15 cm into 15 cm. The recommended seed rate for Bengal gram Co4 variety in Tamil Nadu is dash kilogram per hectare, 75 kilogram per hectare. Quantity of bacterial biofertilizer recommended for seed treatment and to be sown in an area of 1 hectare is 600 grams. Seed hardening chemical used for bajra to induce drought tolerance is KH2PO4. The recommended pre-emergence herbicide for wheat in Tamil Nadu is isoproteron at 500 gram per hectare. To monitor the depth of ponded water on the field, dash is used under safe alternate wetting and drying irrigation. Field water tube. Dash is a perennial type castor, coven. The variety of cotton with only sympodial branches suited for high density planting is Co17. The sowing season for long duration red gram varieties is second fortnight of July and first fortnight of August. Decline in production of individual crops in drought years was more pronounced in which crop? Pulses. The formula proposed for calculating RSE is correct option C, you have to check it. The prescribed level of fluorine in irrigation water is less than 1 pm. CAZRI refers to Central Arid Zone Research Institute. The leaching loss of nitrogen is more in the form of nitrate. Who among the below is known as the father of soil science? Dakichov. Which clay mineral contains highest potassium? Illite. Irrigation water having the SAR value of dash is considered to be unsuitable for agriculture, greater than 26. Among the following crops, which is highly salt tolerant? Cotton. Nutrient mobility concept was given by Bray. How many land irrigability clauses are recognized based on the sustained use of irrigation? 6. To map soils on 1:50,000 scale, the resolution of remote sensing data used is medium resolution. A commonly used chemical amendment for reclaiming sodic soil. Gypsum. Which of the following forms of nitrogen are available to plants? Nitrate and ammonium. Subsoil contains high amount of cation exchange capacity. The chloride concentration of dash in water is not suitable for irrigation purpose, greater than 20. Organic matter content of organic soil is greater than 20%. For sustaining good physical conditions of the soil, water stable aggregates are necessary. The equation for soil forming factors was formulated by Hans Jenny. More than 50% of loss in productivity of black soils occurs at an ESP of dash percentage greater than 40. The distance between field observation in detailed soil survey is 50 to 100 m. A plough which is useful for breaking the hot pan of the soil is known as chisel plough. Scientific name for Erie silkworm is Philosamia ricini. The secretion from mandibular gland of the queen is called queen substances. Irrigation scheduling at a IW-CPE ratio of dash is recommended for a higher grain yield in maize crop, 0.8 to 1. Which type of pumps are most commonly used in a sprinkle and trickle irrigation system? Both A and B. A is centrifugal pumps, B is turbine pumps. Dash method of irrigation is suitable for fruit crops. Basin. Among the following elements, which is not a translocation regulator in plants? Nitrogen. Nitrogen content present in concentrated organic manure of fish meal is 4 to 10%. Which of the following earthworm species are commonly used in vermicomposting? Eisenia fetida and Eudrilius eugenia. Trichoderma species is a phosphorus solubilizing organism related to fungi. Site-specific nutrient management technique was launched at IRRI. The correct particle size of carrier material lignite used in biofertilizer production, less than 200 mesh sieve. Heterocyst is the cell site responsible for nitrogen fixation. Which one of the following is a phosphorus solubilizing fungi? Aspergillus. Dash contain a consortium of nitrogen fixers, phosphate solubilizers and PGPR. Biomax. Which of the following statement is true about balanced nutrition of crop plants through fertilizer application? All the above, I have to check it. Which of the following nutrients is absorbed in both cationic and anionic forms? Nitrogen. Conversion of yield of different intercrops into equivalent yield of any one crop on economic returns is known as CEY. Growing two or more crops simultaneously on the same piece of land with a definite row spacing is known as intercropping. Length of growing period for double cropping is dryland farming is greater than 180 days. Duration of production for extant varieties and new varieties of crops under PPVFR Act 15 years. Accessions being actively used in crop improvement program. working collections. The Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Act was established in 2001. Which one of the following is an ex situ germplasm conservation? Seed bank. Dash technique is used to recover interspecific hybrids. Embryo culture. BT cotton hybrids were approved for commercial cultivation in India during the year 2002. Dash extends the scope of distant hybridization. Somatic hybridization. Ability of a plant to retain higher level of hydration under moisture stress. Drought tolerance. Superior long fiber cotton should have a fiber length of 27 mm or more. In wheat, homologous pairing is suppressed by genes present in dash chromosome 5A. It denotes the progeny of a line produced through random pollination by a number of lines selected polycross. Which of the following is not a genetic emasculation technique? Chemical hybridizing agents. The first pigeon pea hybrid released by Icrizard in India was based on genic male sterility system. Which one of the following is incorrect? Seed certification is compulsory. Which method of hybrid seed production is most widely followed in cotton? Hand emasculation and pollination. Two genetically heterogenome testers are used in reciprocal recurrent selection. Indian Grassland and Fodder Research Institute is located in Jhansi. An individual carrying the gametic chromosome number N is known as a haploid. A mutation which kills more than 50% of the individuals which carry the mutation is called sublethal. The Central Institute of Cotton Research is headquartered at Nagpur. Thank you for watching.